what, you know what, though? I mean, at least people know, what was my sister? She asked me before she came on. She said, I hear, John opening up a thing and Ted pouring stuff and you're popping open a bottle. And she goes, are those sound effects? And I said, no. She goes,
like Star Wars.
Yeah, no. She says, she says, I saw your board. She goes, doesn't it have sound effects and stuff? I say, yeah, but I have no idea how to use it. I honestly, the only thing I can do on this is whatever Jackson has shown me how to do.
We like the Best Boy Key Grip. You just do this and certain sounds come out.
Can you get the movie guy voice in there? Hey, I got big balls.
the movie guy doesn't say that.
In a world.
By the way, where's your sister?
In a world where all the balls are small, my giant balls are delicious.
The New York Times is already calling it, huh?
What was that one crazy movie with Dudley Moore where they do everything's realistic?
Is that Arthur?
No, they do everything's realistic, and then they have this realistic advertising. It's all realistic advertising. And he goes, "This movie is so fucking scary that you'll shit your pants." And they're doing, and they talk about like a fast car. It's like, listen, you drive this thing around, you're gonna get laid. That's what this thing is about.
You know what? I've never understood. I mean, I know I get the British comedy like Monty Python. I literally can't understand anything they say. I can't laugh at it because I can't understand what they're saying.
So you know what I've fallen to, Teddy? I have fallen to putting on captioning so that I can understand what the British people are saying. Yeah. If they say it too fast, I just don't get it.
My daughter started that caption shit. I'm like, get this off the TV, and now I have them on all the time now.
Really?
Once you start.
No, I don't like it for American stuff. No, okay, I won't have it.
Listen. No. Okay, my family's from Louisiana, and when they caption swamp people, it's racist. Okay.
I see that.
That's all my uncles and aunts, man.
I'm proud for you all to meet me here. What's on y'all?
Like the water boy Bobby Boucher, the coach. He's like, no,
that's a double drink.
Dude, that was my grandfather.
Oh my God, that must have been so awesome, man. I would have loved that. No, honestly, I would. All of my relatives just talk normal. Yeah. And you know what? They had nothing important to say.
And none of that stupid Chicago stuff.
But it's well articulated, though.
Stoppers.
Them,
it's like,
these, and those.
Those are people from the South Side. There's no one I know that talks that way.
Yeah, no. When I have a couple of drinks, I get a little dem, D's, and does. But yeah. No, when I went down to college, I'm one of the. Everybody says, "Oh, where you from?" When I went down to Eastern, everybody's like, "Where you from?" I said, "Chicago." So I'm from Chicago, and I said, "Where?" And they go, "Dalton." I'm like, Dalton?
Yeah.
Dalton ain't Chicago. I said, how many murders do you have in Dalton?
I'm from Chicago. Yeah. Where at? Oh, Arlington Heights. Yeah. And that's not Chicago.
Yeah. And I'm like, where are your murders? That's all I said to everybody. Where are your murders? But I got screwed on that because I guess Dalton is really bad, and they have a lot of murders.
Lots of murders.
Yeah, so we were kind of out-murdered.
My uncle lived there a long time ago, and, man, it's
like Sibley Boulevard and like 137.
He was just off of Sibley.
There you go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, that is awesome. I see. Yeah. Now you're from Alabama, right?
I mean, I'm born in Chicago. But spent a lot of time in Alabama.
Oh, you were forced down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that into slavery?
They don't have
a lot of shrimp and grits.
Grits, not so much the shrimp. Hush puppies.
Dude, I love shrimp and grits.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good meal.
Man.
A good Southern meal.
Oh, that is the best.
The best breakfast. I mean, the best meal was breakfast. I mean, it was literally
Waffle House.
It was eggs, fresh sausage, like fresh ground sausage, homemade biscuits, gravy, blackberry jam, eggs, bacon, sausage. Oh my God!
No, so blackberry jam, not the dingleberry jam.
You didn't have to eat for another 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh, did I just?
You did.
Hey, that was a sound effect. In case my sister asked, that burp, that was a sound effect. Yeah.
How many people had the sugar diabetes?
A lot.
Oh, everybody got sugar diabetes.
They got the sugar diabetes.
Yep.
Oh, man. You guys are going to love some of the stuff we got for today. I will tell you that right now.
I can't wait.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready, Teddy?
5, 4, 3, 2. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a very special episode of the Real 3 Idiots podcast. A brief disclaimer. In this episode, we will have adult language, like cock, pussy, and various forms of bukkake. We will also discuss adult situations, like sex, rape, murder, and rape. You know that's from Blazing Saddles, right? Love that. And finally...
Where are all the white women at?
And finally, we will tackle important adult topics like breast enhancements, penile implants, the difference between stalking and following someone really, really closely, and who not to share a sleeping bag with on a camping trip.
I've had breast enhancements and a penile enlargement, so I'm identifying as something.
Oh, yeah, you are identifying as something.
Man boobs.
For all of our new listeners, I'm Matt, and sitting to my right is our very special guest, back for a second round, Brian.
Hey now.
Hey, okay, I like that. I like short and sweet. Poised elegantly in front of me is Teddy.
I'm deeply concerned and I'm outraged.
Because
it's just the thing to be. That's why I said it. It's just.
But you're not really concerned. You can be outraged, but
I'm deeply concerned.
All right. And slumped in his chair with a defiant look in his eyes is Johnny.
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Sorry.
Oh, I like that song. I mean, not when you sing it, but I like it when it's, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So I guess we have to discuss, before we get into anything else, Teddy's Tips or our sponsor, we have to discuss what the whole world is talking about right now. Gentlemen, there's a shortage of silicone for breast implants.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a serious thing, and we know from previous episodes, no city will be safe if we can't free the extra large titties.
Save the city.
Free the titties.
Right.
Yeah,
Nice.
Thank you, Julia, for that that little thing there. Actually, those big things. Oh, I guess those little things, because there is no, okay.
Ain't no fine.
I guess we're not really going to talk about breast implants and the silicone and those big, beautiful boobs. We actually need to discuss Cassidy Hutchinson, right? I mean, we got to talk about that for just a second, right? Because she is the bombshell witness in the January 6th hearings.
Yep.
So, guys, she's hot, right?
Totally hot.
Yeah, she looks totally hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can believe her?
Smart.
You know what? I do not know anything about whether we can believe her or not, but she's hot. She's hot.
Super hot. Super smart. Seems super credible. Love her. 10 out of 10. Easy to dance to.
She seems believable, and I'd like to take her, into the backseat of my car.
I would like to follow her closely.
Yeah, not stalking.
Not
Follow
stalking.
her closely. Okay, so there's two scenarios for this chick, right? Number one, she's a lying succubus who is out to get Trump, even if she goes to prison for lying and committing perjury. Or the second, she's the only person in America with any fucking balls at all and will do the right thing, even though Trump and his lackey pieces of shit will lie, cheat, and steal to make her look like garbage.
And I'm going to tell you right now, she was under oath to Congress. I call me naive. I still find it hard to believe that people are going to just full-on lie in that situation. Even Trump's closest lackeys, they just take the fifth. They're not going to lie because you can go to prison if you lie. So
right, real life prison. That's why nobody's doing it. Right.
I believe her.
Ted, you are looking. Oh man, you look like you're angry right
Yeah,
now.
I don't like it.
My only question is this. I think we talked about this before. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, everything she says is true. Great. Is that going to make the gas prices go down for the American people?
No. But I mean,
Yeah. Has there ever been a congressional hearing in the history of ever where it benefited anybody in any way other than just to waste the fucking taxpayers' money?
I do have
and everybody's time.
I have a follow-up question though. How important are high gas prices if there's no democracy?
Has there ever been a democracy, John?
Well,
you see, we keep coming back to that,
keep
though.
coming back to
We
that.
keep coming back to that. Okay, Brian, you're a communist.
Yes, comrade.
Wait, you're communal. He's communal.
he rode here shirtless on a horse.
I did.
Like Putin.
Oh man, my bad. I thought you said communist, not communal. My bad. I don't know what one of them means, and I don't know which one it is that I don't know what it means. Okay, Teddy, are you ready for your Ted's Tips for 20s?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, let me do our sponsor for this week, and then we will get to this because listen, you guys would be surprised. The biggest thing that we get feedback on social media is Ted's Tips for 20s. Everybody loves these things. It is like the number one thing.
It's catnip.
It's catnip for dogs, Ted. Okay. Let me do our sponsor, and then we'll get to it, okay? The folks at the Real 3 Idiots podcast would like to welcome our newest sponsor, Fraud Cakes. Fraud cakes are the newest way to announce you are alleging fraud in whatever election you have recently lost. Nothing says I'm a sore loser, and I'm going to draw out my ridiculous allegations like a delicious fraud cake. These individually wrapped, delicious cupcakes come in just one flavor, vanilla with orange icing on top. When you get one of these, get ready for all hell to break loose. The next time you lose, you're treated unfairly, you don't get what you want, or you just want something someone else has and they won't give it to you, send them a delicious fraud cake. And then don't stop annoying them until everyone hates you and wish you were dead. Go to fraudcakes.com today.
And I guarantee you will not be throwing those fraud cakes into the wall of the White House like you would a plate of ketchup.
Okay, who has a plate of ketchup?
Right?
That seems like an awful lot of ketchup.
Because he's eating a burger and fries, just smothered in ketchup.
A tremendous amount of fries.
Tremendous amount of fries.
Just over.
Where are the rest of my fries?
Yeah, 4-to-1 fries to burger ratio.
Okay, now, you know what? Now, hold on a second. If you could have unlimited food, you sit in the White House, right? And you could have unlimited food. How hard would it be to not be super fat by the time you were done?
Right.
I mean, you can get any. You're just like, what's that thing you really love? Oh, yeah, that thing. I want it right now. And a lot of it.
Like, I mean, they have personal chefs. I mean, but,
right.
That's his point.
Yeah, so
you don't have to have fast food.
No, you could have a amazing salad that's like a phenomenal salad, not something you have to whip up. You know what I mean? So
when's the last time you think he had a vegetable?
Wait.
What's
Ivanka? What's Ivanka's name? What's Ivanka? She's kind of like a vegetable, isn't she?
No, Melania.
Melania. Melania. Wait, is that his super, super hot daughter? Oh, wait,
No,
sorry.
that's
sorry.
the wife.
His words, not mine.
Yeah.
No, I like the picture where she's sitting on his lap and he's like just caressing
that's
her.
disturbing.
It's very disturbing.
It is the worst. It is the worst thing ever. That's like the start of like 1,000 bad pornos.
It's like some kind of like electric.
It really is.
Was an electric complex when the daughter's in love with the father or vice versa, and then Oedipus complex is when the son's in love with the mother, right?
Yeah.
You're in love with a motherfucker. So I don't know what that is. John.
Wow, Teddy, I love.
I mean, we're all motherfuckers,
but
right?
But in a good way.
Oh man, that is terrible. Okay, Teddy, are you ready for Ted's tips for 20s?
I guess.
Okay, gentlemen, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
Teddy's got some brand new tips. He wrote them on a Post-it. He left that Post-it in his house because he's fucking toasted.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
You guys are good. See, the problem is the song that's
Yankee
the predecessor.
Doodle?
Yeah, it's actually better than the tips. That's the problem. So you can't, it's like the opening act. Like, if you're like,
Stop it now. Don't say it. Just don't say
Just
it.
do your-
Everyone
loves your
has
tips.
heard this for the last 5 straight weeks. Don't fucking say Queen opening for Rolling Stones, or I swear to God,
Queen opening for me.
no, Queen.
Teddy,
Queen's not open for anybody.
I got a tip for you. Just embrace your greatness and just
Embrace those feelings.
do it.
Okay, here's the tip.
And don't embrace me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Ted, go for it.
Okay, here's the tip. I actually just thought about this in the last 5 minutes, so don't hate me.
Nice.
I put a lot of foresight into this. All right, so.
Oh man, hold on a second. I say this over and over again. He's got an entire week. Plus, we'll sit in a bar a couple times each week, right? We'll go drink. I'll be like, Teddy, hey man, you know what? Listen, get that tip out, man. I got a great idea. That's a great idea. And he says something. I go, but here's the problem. You're not going to remember this.
Well, you got to be careful when you tell them in a bar to get the tip out.
Oh.
Good one. Touché.
Okay, right.
Anyway,
Yeah, Ted, don't have sex with me. Just that's fine. You can have shitty tips.
So the tip is, here's the tip. I was actually thinking about this a while. I actually thought about this before, but I couldn't articulate it. But here's the tip. No one actually knows nothing about nothing. Think about it. No one knows nothing about nothing. So think about, okay, so look, we got experts out there who say, you need to do this, like, self-help gurus, the president.
The world is round.
Yeah.
Not according to some people.
Yeah. They get on TV, these experts, these so-claimed experts about whatever. Nobody knows shit about shit. Stock market gurus. Nobody knows jack shit about shit. We're just making shit up as we go along, right? All of us, right? We're just making stuff up as we go along. But some people sound so sure about themselves, like they're so sure about how you should live your life, how to, whatever, working out, improve your life, whatever. And at the end of the day, nobody knows anything about anything, right?
Ted,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Number one, you don't know anything about working out.
Golf tips?
You haven't worked out in 20 years, okay?
But if I did, I wouldn't know what I was doing.
You know what though? It's kind of true. I was talking to my financial guy. Okay, we have our yearly review.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a lot of degrees in finance.
Well, and so we were talking, and I
E.F.
was
Hutton says.
yeah, no, and I was just going through.
Smith Barney.
I was going through some stuff and everything, and I said something, and he goes, well, he goes, I don't want to, do this and that. And I said to him, I go, well, yeah, because if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't be here talking to me. You'd be rich now. So really, you're guessing as much as I'm guessing. Well, and he goes, well, not guessing. I go, okay, really good guessing?
Educated?
Yeah.
Well, where's the expression? It's not an expression, but like Wall Street. Look at Wall Street. So you're paying these people, so guys who ride the subway to go to work are telling people who are multimillionaires how to invest their money. Guys who take the subway from their one-bedroom apartment in Queens, which is overpriced, are riding to work in Wall Street to tell people how to invest their money. So think about that just for a second.
So you shouldn't take advice from anybody unless they have like a driver or their own car?
No, I'm saying that what for example, would you take advice from someone who makes $20,000 a year how to be a millionaire?
No.
I took advice from this guy named Gordon Gecko one time.
But
greed is good.
It is good.
Greed is good. No, you know what?
Legal.
You know what, Teddy? I honestly, you walk into like a TV store, you walk into a stereo store. I guess when they had those things,
I was just
I don't
gonna
know.
say.
Well, it's like 1965.
Well, I mean, and then you go to like you see somebody with wine and stuff, right? They did a thing on that, and they had all these sommeliers, right? I'm
Yes,
saying that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You wouldn't know, Ted. Don't try. Okay, and so they had a whole bunch of good wines, and then they had some boxed shit from Walmart, right? And they were fucking with these guys, and guys like, oh, this has got a bouquet and blah blah blah, and he goes, this is easily a 2012 blah blah blah, and the guy holds it up, he goes, that's a box of that, and the guy, this is so funny, the guy went like this, he goes, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It was, he goes, no, we here's a video, and they show him a video pointing. He goes, you put something else in that box, that's a better wine, and he just refused.
4-minute abs.
Yeah.
No, man. No.
You just deny. That's what these idiots do.
That kind of is a thing, isn't it?
Well, there was a whole movie where this guy would take labels off of good cheap bottles and reprint these labels and make them look like from 100 years ago, 150 years ago, selling these bottles to rich people. They're all in, like a hooked fish, Oh, this wine is it has the leathery notes of that year.
So
the leathery notes of Ted's thong.
The south of France in 1873.
Sweaty undergarments.
I am
It's a $20,000 bottle.
I'm a firm believer. I have two stories I've told them before where we did a blind taste test with beer. No one came close. But I was working an event one time. Someone asked me to help bartend. And I'm working the event. And we had Miller and Miller Lite in kegs. And we're pulling them all night. And the Miller Lite ran out. And I told my buddy, like, hey, we're out of Miller Lite. And he goes, okay. And he runs down and changes out the keg, right? And he goes, okay, we're good. He goes, we didn't have any Miller Lite, so I just put Miller there. I'm like, okay, should we change the signs? He goes, no, don't worry about it. Just leave it that way. I'm like, okay. So people are coming up 2 Millers and 2 Miller Lights all night long. Not one single person noticed the difference. Nothing.
That's ridiculous. People think they know more than they do.
No, yeah.
Well, so
Yeah.
That's what the tip is. I mean, I think when we're younger, we're more impressionable because we're inclined to believe people who like chirp the loudest or sound very sure of themselves. And yeah, they might have some good advice. I'm not saying they're wrong, but at the end of the day, we're all just making shit up, right? Nobody really knows anything. Like just like when you go like these trials, they hire these expert witnesses, like an expert. You know, I mean,
you can get one to say one thing and someone
exactly.
say the complete opposite.
Yeah, so here's a good, so let's say the defense and the prosecution hire experts. How can they come to completely different conclusions and they're both experts? If it was a real thing, it would be the same conclusion, right? So obviously the side that's being paid has a vested interest to dovetail their answers.
I can tell you how that happens because they don't use scientific principles, right? They just they don't study the evidence and come to a conclusion. They come up with the conclusion and find the evidence that fixes it.
Wait a minute, Ted, are you saying right now that Amber Heard did not take a shit in Johnny Depp's bed? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say it. I already said it.
I have an expert witness who will say that.
Yeah.
You just didn't hear me.
Okay, all right. Look,
that was dog poop. By the way.
Ted, your microphone is literally turned. Your microphone, Johnny, fix his mic so that he's actually talking into that part instead of into the middle part. Oh, my God. This is hilarious. Okay, Ted, your microphone is completely fucked up. Yeah. This is so awesome. Yeah. Look at it. Ted doesn't understand the concept.
I didn't see that at all, Johnny. Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah.
Mine might be doing the same thing.
No. I wondered why Ted sounded like he was like. All right. Okay, Ted. 24 shows, 25 shows. Okay. Do you know how the microphone works?
I do not. Thanks to Johnny. Thank you, Johnny.
Okay. Guys, let me ask you this: are you mayo guys? Anybody here a mayonnaise guy?
I like mayo.
No, I can't stand it.
I like it.
In small doses, just not the mayonnaise light, because that tastes like.
No,
It's
you got to do regular.
It's like
Hellmann's.
sugar-free. It's like sugar-free ice cream. It's like. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are very lucky because if you were in Atlanta, okay, and you put too much mayo on a sandwich at Subway, you would be dead right now.
I saw that. That's
Saw
crazy.
that story.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would be dead right now. Is that terrifying?
It is.
But we hear stories about that every day. Like someone
Yeah.
goes through the McDonald's.
no
or
one
Burger
hears
King
anything about
drive-thru.
mayonnaise.
No,
No.
not the mayonnaise, but the McDonald's Burger King drive-through. They get the wrong order. So, like on a lighter note, like people called 911 because their hamburger order's been screwed up.
Ted, in 2010, there was a rash of mustard killings. But there's never been a mayo killing.
No, because mayo's just not a thing. What? No. Does anybody besides Subway use mayo? I mean, there's not mayo on anything else, is there?
Just sub sandwiches
Yeah.
usually. Well,
The mustard killings never went published much because it was just brown mustard killings and yellow mustard killings, so
Yeah.
no one really
Wait,
cared.
what
it
about
Grey-
the Grey Poupon?
Well, Grey
No.
I was gonna say Grey Poupon.
no one
Grey
killed
Poupon.
Grey Poupon. It was mustard.
If there was
color.
white mustard killings,
Yeah, it was
then people
mustards
would
of
have gone
color.
crazy.
That's horseradish.
People do not
Yeah.
care about mustards of color.
Okay, so for everybody who doesn't know, I will just set the stage really quick. Guy goes into Subway, okay, and he gets a sandwich with too much mayo. Now, at first, the guy said at first he thought maybe, I would just ask for a new sandwich, okay? And then I'm sure he probably thought, I'm just satisfied. I want to get my money back. And then he went to the bottom line, which is always pull out your gun and shoot the two employees.
Because when you commit a felony in broad daylight in front of multiple witnesses, nothing's going to happen to you.
I'm gonna
Right.
I'm gonna use this as an example. I was just at dinner with my wife, and there was a guy at the bar. With
Oh, my God, tell me you shot him.
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
But there was a guy with a T-shirt on, and I'm going to use this as an example of why his T-shirt was wrong. His T-shirt said the following: "Guns make for a polite society." I'm like, no,
No,
I don't think so.
I'm not agreeing.
Right?
Wait a minute. Oh, no. I think what he means is if he points a gun at you, you are going to say please and thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be calling
no.
him sir.
Yes. Actually, I would. Yeah. I would
Yes,
do
sir.
that.
No, sir.
All right. So in our mayonnaise murder, and there was a murder. Okay. Luckily, the guy did not get away scot-free because one of the employees, he shot two of the employees. A third employee had a gun and was able to pull his gun out and shoot the customer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't
I
hear
thought
that.
I thought
I didn't
they, I
hear
thought
that
they
part.
cut him after the fact. I didn't realize they.
Any collateral damage?
Yeah, of course there was. Yeah, somebody died. Right. And just remember this, and I think Johnny, you make a good point. Guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people if they put too much fucking mayonnaise on your sandwich.
I don't even understand that kind. You go to Subway, they have a whole system. It's like one thing of you have to ask for extra mayo.
Maybe
Did the lady go nuts and just give it an extra squeeze? Who knows?
There was actually a case in Chicago a few years ago. You don't remember this, but somebody shot somebody at a Dunkin' Donuts because they put too much sugar in their coffee. So
Well, that's Ted. It's early in the morning. I mean, yeah. That's going to happen.
You
And-
don't you don't talk to me before I have my first cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Are you a coffee drinker?
No,
I was going to say I don't think.
I'm not a big coffee guy.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No? You're not
I
a
do-
coffee
I
guy?
like to do bourbon in the morning.
toluene, bourbon, bath salt. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I want to take it full around back to the scientific principle thing. So
Coffee?
here's the thing, right? Gun owners think that, oh, I got a gun, so it's going to be a civil society, and it's like, no. Here's what happens if you just look at the evidence. Don't think. Just look at the evidence
Ted,
and see what it says.
hold on. This is perfect for you, Ted.
Yeah, don't think. The state with the most gun-related deaths is also the state with the most guns. Texas. It's very simple. It's don't try and figure out something. Just look at the facts, and you can immediately draw the proper conclusions.
Well, hold on a second. Now, we're going to bring this up later.
They also have the most subways, though, too. That's
Okay. But here's the thing. You can't buy sex toys in Alabama. I didn't know, we're going to be talking about that later, but you can't buy sex toys in Alabama. So I'm assuming there's less dildo deaths in Alabama, right? Is that, I'm just asking.
I just think the crooks get the dildos. Okay, you can't stop that.
You can't stop that.
If they want to kill somebody with a dildo, they're going to do it.
Yeah, they're going to get their dildos. That's you know what, Brian? And that's why you're here, Mr. Dildo. Okay, gentlemen, lots of Putin this week. Lots of Putin talk this week, okay?
Yeah.
So, number one, it's possible that Vladimir Putin is headed to the G20 summit in November. Yeah. So, gentlemen, rip off your tanks, drop your shorts. It's Vladdy Moist time. Yes! Come on, man. This is going to be awesome. Now, we all know Biden doesn't want him there, but that's just straight up body shaming by President No Abs. Yeah! Vladdy is zaddy.
Well, so the stories about Putin is, he has blood cancer. He basically is in some type of hyperbolic chamber before
that's all bullshit.
They trot him out.
It is all bullshit.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's type deal.
That motherfucker is 100% healthy. Have you seen him shirtless on a horse? That motherfucker
I have
is.
seen that.
So they're saying
Our president can't even ride a bike.
our president can't walk down steps. He can't,
Yeah,
he can't walk up steps.
Didn't he fall off the bike? He stopped the bike and then he fell off the
Yeah.
bike. as he
Though
was-
I would be nervous if my dad got on a bike. He's a little older than Biden, but I'm like, hey, put an 80-something-year-old on a bike? That's pretty scary.
That is, listen. Whoever came up with, again, I say this, whoever came up with the idea of putting Biden on a bike and letting him talk without a teleprompter in front of him they gotta be fired. They gotta be fired.
Well,
right?
he got busted with the cue card. They finally busted him with the
love
cue
that.
card where the cue card
Oh,
said
you
he
had
needs
to tell him what to do.
he needs to stand here and he needs to talk to this person here. It's very scripted. Actually, there's like a red X like by the podium where they tell him to stand.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, you're addressing all those people, right? You're about to get shit on because no matter what you do, right? You're the president, you get shit on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably kind of nervy, right?
It's and it's being worse if you're a Democrat, right? Because if you're a Republican, everyone's going to do whatever you say, right? But if you're a Democrat, the Republicans are going to shit on you, and half of your own party's going to shit on you, right? AOC, the Progressive are going to shit on them. Everyone's going to shit on You know what? I'm just going to say right now, and I don't want an 80-year-old white male in the office, but as an older white male, I do sort of get that being shit on all the time kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Listen, you have lost your fucking mind, okay? You are out of your mind right now. No, listen, all I got to say is I just don't want an 80-year-old anything. I don't care
I agree.
what you are.
Except it's the Supreme Court. It's okay, right? That's okay.
No,
making
I don't want
life and
any
death
of that.
decisions.
I don't
Making
want
life
any
and
of
death
that.
decisions. Yeah.
Okay, now, listen. Putin, allegedly, people are saying he looks as good as he did a couple years ago, right? No, that's what they're saying. And so this is what I know for a fact. Congratulations, Russia. You have mastered cloning.
Nice.
Yeah. He is a completely
Wait,
different
you
person.
think it's the Manchurian Candidate? There's a dude who just, he's probably just some body double, right? We don't even know if it's him. Could just be anybody, right? Like King
George.
North Korean dictator.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, he's got like a bunch of clones, walking in the country because he's got some health issues supposedly. But
That's like Trump's wife.
What?
Remember, supposedly he had some fake Trump wives going around with him because she didn't like him so much.
Yeah, she wasn't hanging out with him.
Come on. Are you saying there's someone who looks exactly like his wife?
Well, not exactly, because people were like, "That's obviously not his fucking wife."
Well,
no.
listen.
What about like movie stars? They have their body double, their stunt double. Like Tom Cruise's stunt double looks exactly like him.
That's bullshit. We all saw that picture, right? That's two Tom Cruises.
Yeah.
Come on, Ted. You didn't fall for that,
The
right?
only guy did his own stunts is Jackie Chan. Come on.
Who do you think's doing all the running in those movies? Tom Cruise?
Well,
Please.
did you know?
No, with
actually,
those little legs, he wouldn't even go anywhere.
Every Tom Cruise movie, they never show him in a scene running only with another actor. It's only by himself. They never show him running with
Well, he
anybody
can't
else.
run on top of a box.
He
'cause
did
he's
run.
you know
He
what I
did
mean?
run in the last Top Gun on the beach a little with the other guys.
I did not see the new Top Gun.
I haven't seen it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's really
Really?
it's rave reviews.
Who's
Yeah.
like the new Tom Cruise? Who's like the star of that show? I don't even.
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise.
Is the star
Oh,
of
he's
that.
still he's still a star.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Tom Cruise Tom Cruise 97 years
He's
old?
50. I
Yep.
think he's 58.
He looks good.
Yeah. Well, if you had your own personal trainer and chef, you'd look good too.
What are you saying? I don't look good now?
Well, you
No,
look great. I'm saying you
Brian,
look
what
great.
we're saying
You look
is
great.
get a personal chef and a trainer, Brian. Right now, you can look exactly like Tom Cruise.
You know,
When
if I
are
would have
the-
listened to my money guy, because they
When
know
are
what
the-
they're talking about.
Yeah, no shit.
When are the aliens coming down to get those guys, the Scientologists?
That's true. Him and Travolta.
Oh,
Do we
yeah.
know? Is there a date?
No, I mean, they're dating each other? Is that what you mean? No,
Because the aliens are going to come down and get them, and there's got to be a date.
Well, they're
Zin-
circling
Zindathu
the
or something.
volcano, aren't they? What? That whole thing.
dude, I have no idea.
I know way too much about that religion all of a sudden.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry. I just got an alert on my phone. Please let me read something. I just got this on my phone. I apologize for the interruption. We here at the Real Three Idiots podcast would like to say that we think Emperor Vladimir Putin is incredibly hot. Not to us, but to the thousands of women we talk to daily. Also, Mr. Emperor Putin will show at the G20 summit he was forced to invade the Ukraine in order to root out the Nazis, Mongolians, and Klingons that are living in the Ukraine and causing much trouble. Major Emperor Mr. Putin would also like everyone to know that, as always, shirts are optional and you can't spell pussy without USSR, baby.
I like it.
Sorry, guys. When I get these updates, when I get these straight from wherever they come from, I have to read them immediately.
I have
Sorry,
a question.
apologize.
Will the band Pussy Riot be there? From the you remember that? He went nuts.
Oh my God!
I remember that band. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man, I don't remember what they sang, but I remember just always wanting to say, "Hey man, you gonna play any Pussy Riot?"
I love Pussy Riot. It's a great
And
band.
I think Russia changed their little slogan there to "Suns out, guns out,
Buns out.
buns out."
Didn't the guy from Green Day, Billy Joe something, he just renounced his U.S. citizenship
Yes.
after the
he did.
Roe v. Wade decision? He
Yes,
just
he
renounced it.
did.
Wait, aren't we all waiting for Cher to leave the planet when Trump got elected?
Wait! I
Yeah.
thought all the celebrities were going to leave the United States after Trump got elected,
Yeah.
right? Rosie O'Donnell, Cher, half of Hollywood was going to leave.
Well, I have
but
a question.
Still,
Do you know where Rosie O'Donnell is right now?
Hold on a second. Let me look under the table.
Where is
Thank God she's not there.
where is the biggest order of fast food going? We could probably narrow it down.
Subway?
That's not cool. Man.
She loves the extra mayo.
All right, guys. I'm not a conspiracy guy, but is secret genius Ron DeSantis behind the January 6th hearings? So now follow along with me. He can get rid of Trump and run for president against Ted in 2024.
Listen, I think that guy's got a real shot, and that's pretty scary.
Yeah. But he's got to get rid of his major hurdle, right? And that is Trump. How do you do that?
he just buys them off.
January 6th committee?
Just bribes them.
You can't bribe Trump. You could give him all the money, have him sign an agreement, and he's still going to run his fucking mouth
Yeah,
and
he
fuck you.
is.
Yeah. Plus, and I do believe this. I don't think he's got all that dough. I don't really think he has billions.
I don't think he's.
No.
I mean, I think he's worth
Who,
about.
Trump?
He's probably worth about $600 million. I don't think he's a billionaire.
No.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
he's
he's
got
a
a ton of loans coming.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he's worth $100 million.
That's why he's doing what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Yeah.
All those, all that election fraud stuff was literally to rate. They raised $200 million,
And he takes it and can keep it.
and none of it went
Yeah.
to any legal
yeah,
fees.
no super PACs.
because he don't
none
pay
of that.
Rudy shit.
Could
You
you
see-
imagine someone voluntarily paying Rudy Giuliani for law advice?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you see that guy almost reach through his back and pull his heart out?
Oh my God, he was. Listen to me,
He
Brian.
literally just tapped him on the back.
What are you talking? He was sexually assaulted.
I felt like I was shot.
What was the one video where his hair dye was leaking onto the side of his
Oh,
face?
that was awesome.
It is. It's like, come on, man. We're literally making fun of someone who is mostly dead already,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
he was a good mayor of New York before he went off the deep end.
Yeah,
though,
what
right?
happened to that?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's funny
forgot.
because
During 9/11, he was the mayor of New York at 9/11.
Yeah,
and,
he was
you know,
He
outstanding.
was the mayor of the country. That's what they were calling him.
He
Yeah,
could
it
have
was his-
he could have ran for president and won.
He
after
did
that.
run for, or tried to run for president.
Yeah.
He went haywire after that.
yeah, you know what? I gotta imagine, but drugs, alcohol, stroke. I mean, what the fuck happened to an eloquent guy who was able to do things? And ended up on a Borat movie about to whip his dick out so that a clearly underage girl could blow him. I mean, that's what he was doing, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
you need to get the word allegedly in your
Yeah.
vocabulary.
All right, so here's my thing about DeSantis, okay? He pretends to be the world's biggest dick by threatening the Special Olympics, okay? He makes people think he's super homophobic with his don't say gay law, okay? All a ploy. But he's really Stephen Hawking's way more stupid sister, okay? He gets rid of the Donald, and Captain White Hood is next in line for the Republican nomination. Guys, listen, I'm telling you right now, from here on out, for the rest of your life, don't underestimate the crazy homeless people that you
Never.
drive by, because in a couple of years, they could be running for president. This is real,
Well,
man.
see, you got to understand there's two types of politicians. There's the type of politicians like Trump and most politicians who they say stuff, but they don't really believe what they say. Like, remember when Hillary Clinton said she has the public opinion, like what she tells the public, and then she tells her private donors. So she doesn't really believe anything she says. She just says what she needs to say to appease whatever audience she's talking to. But then there's the dangerous politicians like an AOC who they truly believe. They might not be right, but they truly believe what they say is true, and that's what makes them dangerous, because the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Just remember
I don't
that.
think it is. I honestly think the road to hell is probably paved with dead bodies and all the dildos that Brian throws out of his car.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't think
They're
I don't
illegal in Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest right now. If you could pick a place, neither of which exist, but if you could pick a place, heaven or hell, where would you rather be?
Did you imagine the parties in hell? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, heaven's going to be boring as shit.
Right. I mean, listen. I'm imagining hell is where all the bad girls go, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but what? I think it's based on what you like. If I'm in heaven, they're going to do what I like.
No, you can't have sex in heaven if you're not married,
Can I shoot par?
and that's all you want.
listen,
Dude,
listen.
I'm used to it.
No, come on,
You're
man.
gonna have
I
a
mean,
72 for 9 holes, Brian.
yeah, the concept behind both is silly, but, and I will say this: I've said this a million times with when they have bombers, right? And they tell them they're going to promise them 42 virgins.
Yeah.
Listen, you want to get some real serious bombers? You promise some 42 dirty ass sluts,
Yeah, there
and
you
you're
go.
going to get guys who are like, not a vest. I'll wear the whole suit, man, and a hat. I'll wear a bomb hat. I'll wear everything, man. I'll put a bomb on my dick if I can go to a place
I'll
with
dip
42
I'll dip myself
dirty
in
sluts.
liquid C2. just dip me in there, and I'll just take a little flare, a road flare, and just light myself.
Yeah, I will drink that shit and piss it out and start the world on fire. Give me some whores.
Now, that's a good sales pitch. I mean, trust me. If picture her to be like a cold calling salesperson. I mean, to convince somebody to wear a suicide vest and kill themselves, you got to be a hell of a salesperson. I mean, we're talking
really
about
do.
we're talking about Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street type of charisma.
That's how speed was invented.
Really?
What?
For World War II pilots.
No, it didn't. Like the kamikaze.
What?
No, it didn't. The kamikazes in World War II from Japan. Didn't they?
And-
They weren't they high and drugged like when they flew that suicide mission.
Wouldn't
Meth-
you have to be?
Methamphetamine was
Yeah.
developed and given
Makes
to
sense.
American pilots because they're doing those long range and they had to stay awake,
Yeah.
for hours and hours.
Well,
and hours.
think about. I think Vietnam too. I think they were pretty much.
Well, that was
drugged
just-
up,
I can
yeah.
tell you who really enjoys it is my uncle. Is a long haul trucker. They have tested methamphetamines as well.
Okay, guys. We all know about Texas, right? And I know we think that Texas is racist and homophobic, and most people in Texas, the only book they'll ever read is the Bible, right? Okay. But some folks in Texas have had enough. And recently, during last week, there was an LGBTQ plus 2KG celebration at a library, and a group of Proud Boys showed up. Did you guys hear about this?
I think I vaguely heard something about that.
I
yes.
did not, but explain it.
Okay, so a group of Proud Boys, and in case you don't know that,
Which is code for not neo-Nazi stormtroopers.
yes, mentally disturbed people who can't deal with the fact that anyone thinks even remotely different than them. Okay, so they show up at this thing at the library in Texas, and they're going to lay a whooping on the homosexuals. Okay, all right. Now, the right-wing racist news would have you believe that the gay folks made a human wall to stop the racists, but that's not true. Here's what really happened. The Proud Boys charged all of the Pride participants, and they stopped dead in their tracks because they had never seen a library before. Yeah, they were completely freaked out. They have no knowledge of the English language, and they were scared, and they ran away.
Scared.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
And
also, the gay guys are in much better shape than
Oh,
those Proud Boys. There's
yeah.
no doubt they'll whip their ass.
Yeah. They'll whip their ass, and then they'll
You
whip
and-
their
you and-
ass.
You and your
yeah.
damn 29-inch waist.
Yeah. Heck, that son of a bitch kicked me right in my face, and I never seen to move. Yeah.
And on a lighter note, California just has the highest gas tax in the nation, 51 cents on top of the exorbitant high gas prices already. So I think it's like $7 a gallon of gas. So, hey, congratulations, California. Keep up the good
You
work.
got to feed the homeless out there.
What the fuck does that have to do with a bunch of gay people beating up the shit out of some fucking redneck hillbillies?
It does now.
Okay,
I mean-
good enough for me, Ted.
I'm going to say this real quick.
Say it.
Say it, say it.
I don't love high gas prices, but I don't think there's anyone in the world who hates high gas prices any more than Teddy. He is. He's obsessed.
No. The funny thing is, I drive an economy car, and I don't even drive that far, so I don't really give a shit about gas prices.
It seems like
I think
you
it's just a good talking point.
Yeah.
It's just a talking point, and it's just. Oh, and by the way, Biden said about gas prices. This was his latest comment. This is true. You can look this up. He goes, we're going to all have to pay higher gas prices until Putin stops invading Ukraine. So just keep it in mind. So we're going to punish the multi-billionaire Putin by you paying higher gas prices. So congratulations, American public.
Ooh, you know what? Now that I think about it, take that, Putin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, guys, let me ask you a question. How many methods of birth protection do you know? Anybody? Give me one.
Don't have sex.
Okay, abstinence.
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 Johnny?
A condom.
The rhythm method.
The rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is
And
gonna
then there's
get
the,
you.
A condom.
and then there's
Okay,
that little
you
thing.
said condom twice.
The little thing the girl put.
Sponge.
The sponge, and then the
IUD.
IUD,
Norplant.
yeah.
Pull out way early.
And you know what? And
Blowing
Plan,
bukkake, right? That's
Plan B.
yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, Plan B pill is considered contraceptive, not
Yeah.
an abortion.
And they have that implant
We'll
in their
see.
forearm,
It's the day after
so-
pill, right? That's the day
Okay.
after pill. Yeah.
Well, guys, I got a new one for you. Virginia, there's a Virginia Republican candidate who knows one more. It's called rape. Yes. She believes
Yes.
that rape victims are less likely to become pregnant because the guys are going so quick. Her words, not mine.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't
a common.
Wasn't
That's a
there
common.
wasn't there a
theme.
politician
Yes.
years ago?
Yes.
I think he said like there's legitimate rapes.
can't get-
or
you
something
can't get
like
pregnant
I
with
mean
rape.
yeah,
Your
this guy.
body rejects it.
Yeah, your body rejects the invader sperm. Your
Yeah.
body rejects the sperm.
Somebody
like
should
his
have.
asshole
I
invaded.
wish somebody would have bent him over a table and see if he could reject
Just like
it.
Reject this,
the power of
motherfucker.
Christ.
just like an invading army when it's trying to cross the moat.
When
It
you're
gets rejected. Yeah, it
Ladies,
gets
when you're
rejected.
being raped, you can just shout, "The power of Christ compels you."
Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you, and you won't get pregnant.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Now.
Ridiculous.
Okay. She was drilled on this because it's such an insane thing
No
to say.
pun intended.
No pun
Yeah,
intended.
yeah, right. And what she was asked, do you know how women get pregnant? And she said yes, she did. Then she was asked, could you explain it to us? She was not able to explain it, but she did draw a really nice picture. She drew a fish and the word bang. So she does understand sex.
Very nice.
Yeah, she completely understands sex in all ways.
By the way, Fish Bang was a great band in the 70s.
Fish bang?
Fish
Was
Bang.
that didn't they open up for Pussy Riot?
They were there. They were there at Cockstock.
Cockstock. It's Woodstock.
Oh, I'm
just,
sorry.
for the people who just have cocks. Okay. Guys, I know every week Fox News spends a lot of time apologizing. This week was no different. This week, Fox News' Howard Kurtz had to apologize for calling MSNBC's Alex Wagner black.
Aw.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is Alex Wagner? I don't even know who this
She is not black. She is actually Asian American. Yes. In fact,
Well,
she's...
they all look the same.
Yeah, she's well. So she is super Asian American, by the way. Clearly Asian American. And in his defense, Kurt said he thought that all non-white people were African Americans. So I mean, what can you do, man? I mean, you're either a white guy or you're an African American.
Listen, he's on an American broadcasting station. He must know what he's talking about.
Yes.
Yes, he's an incredibly intelligent young man.
He is like Walter Cronkite. He's the voice of the people. But I'm going to give him a little credit because Alex Wagner is not the most Asian name I've ever heard.
Right, but all he had to do was know to look at her.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and know that she is clearly Asian American.
Here's my question. So he was forced to apologize. Who was demanding his apology? That's my question.
I think Ted, when you call someone who's not black,
Right.
because you're trying to make a point.
No, I understand that, but
Yeah.
my point is, so whatever he said, regardless of the subject material, when someone's forced to apologize, here's my question: the person who demands your apology, do they not know that when the other person who apologizes, they have to know they don't mean it, right? It's like if you force me to apologize to you, I'm like, Matt, I'm really sorry, Captain Piss Pants, that that you're offended, and I want to offer my deepest apologies. I mean,
You son of a bitch. That's the exact apology he used when he hit me with a golf ball. That was exactly what...
I'm
and
sorry,
it was
you're
funny.
too
You called me
stupid
yeah.
to be in my way,
Yeah,
piss pants.
Yeah, Captain Piss Pants. Get out of my way,
Now
you
go cry,
dick.
you little
Yeah.
bastard.
No, my question is, when someone when a grown up demands an apology of another grown up, I mean, does the person who's demanding the apology are they really that disconnected from reality to know that it's not sincere, right?
Teddy, would you be okay if this man called you black?
My point is, if I demanded an apology, and he said, "I'm sorry," and all of a sudden I feel so much better. Oh, thank you
Ted,
so much.
what if everyone went around and called you Asian American?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, would
you're
you
not
feel
Asian
comfortable with
American.
that?
You
I
know,
wouldn't.
that's a common thing.
Wait, hold on. You do drive like shit.
Oh, he's an Asian woman.
Okay, guys, have you ever been to the Coyote Ugly Saloon in Tallahassee, Florida?
No,
I heard of the movie, but I didn't know that was a real
There's
place.
one on Huron Street.
Yeah. So this one in
Still?
Tallahassee, this one's way more fun, okay? And there
Is
was
it like a Twin Peaks?
way better, dude. There was a ferocious brawl there last week. Did you guys hear about this?
I hope not.
Oh, man. And I guess, like every brawl in Tallahassee, it starts the exact same way. Man punches woman in the face. Woman gets stone cold knocked out. Man who punches woman in the face gets punched by another man, then by another woman, and then bar goes into free-for-all, and they call that Saturday in Tallahassee, bitches. Man, have you guys ever been in a bar fight at all? You guys ever seen one?
I have, but I've never been to Tallahassee.
I've been in a bar fight, and I've seen bar fights, and here's the worst.
Whoa.
So listen. So the worst bar fights. Obviously, everyone's drunk and stupid. Number one, people are stupid in general, but when you give them alcohol on top of it, they just get even more stupid. So, and you can't
Yes.
obviously bargain.
Weren't you a cooler in Kansas City?
Wait, hold on a second.
Right?
Brian,
Wasn't
yes.
he hired?
Is this time for us to say that Teddy was
Roadhouse?
Teddy was the they used Teddy's
The
life for
subject.
Roadhouse.
Yeah,
he was a
the
subject of
of
Roadhouse.
Yeah, so
you lived in a barn.
No, always bring your shitty car to
That's your
work, right? Don't
tires.
bring the good
Right,
car to work.
with
Yeah.
4 brand new tires in the trunk.
Well,
Damn, I love that movie.
you mentioned Dalton earlier, and that's the first thing that popped in my head.
Right.
I thought he'd be bigger, but that's me.
So it's funny. Usually with bar fights, the dynamic is obviously you got people who are drunk, of course, obviously, and their judgment's impaired, of course. But I think when guys are just like talking to other guys, it doesn't really materialize into anything. But when there's like kind of a woman involved, that's when things escalate.
That's a little gas on the fire. Tom.
Yeah. But I mean, if the guy guy bumps to another guy, it's like, hey man, don't worry about it. Let's just have a drink. But like if there's a woman involved, that's when
You're going to let
things-
him bump
You're
into
gonna let
you?
him- Yeah,
Exactly.
You're going to take
Yeah.
that.
And he was looking at my titties.
when a woman eggs on a guy because then he feels compelled to show off. You ain't a real
It's like he
man.
bumps into him like, oops, sorry, I stuck my thumb in your butt. It's okay, no problem.
You're going to let him stick his thumb in your butt? That ain't cool, man.
You don't let me do it.
Okay, guys, it's time for our weekly segment. Okay, which Trump-endorsed candidate mentioned how great Hitler is? Is everybody ready?
Ready?
All right, this week, our very own Mary Miller, a Republican from downstate Illinois. Congratulations, Mary.
Good job.
Okay,
Winner,
for those of you who don't know who this fucking hillbilly is.
Wait, weren't you slut-shaming us because we were talking about Hitler on our show in a very ancillary way, and now you're talking
Ted,
now,
you.
Now you can't stop talking about Hitler.
Ted, I don't listen. First of all, you talked about Hitler all the time.
And then I stopped.
I never-
It's like the torch
Yeah,
was
but
passed
Ted-
to you,
but
and now
Teddy-
you can't stop talking about it.
As soon as you stopped talking about Hitler, every Republican candidate across America started talking about how great Hitler is, okay? So Ms. Miller, who said that overturning she really had a great week. She had a great week, okay? She said that overturning Roe versus Wade was a victory for white life. White life.
But then they said she misspoke.
Yeah.
Right. What I meant to say was not that so people could hear.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Now, I'm unclear how she came to that, but she must believe, and I you know what? People do this. All babies are born white, regardless of their parents. And then they change colors, I guess, later as they get older. I don't know.
What was the movie?
It depends on the milk they give.
Remember the movie Crimson Red? What was it? What's the movie with Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman? Where they talk about the Lippin Zeke stallions. They're born black, but they're white. That's looking power dynamic. That was a good one.
That was so funny how they took this really cool thing and they just had to add a little racism to it. I like that. It was kind of funny. Okay, so regardless of what happens, I mean, it's possible. It's possible she really believes this, or she could be a raving lunatic. But last year, she praised the great Hitler for his youth engagement strategy. Yes. Yes, she said, you know how indoctrinating young Germans into the Reichstag at such a young age was such a great thing that he did. I mean, yeah. I mean, wasn't...
Is it like getting your kid to travel baseball with their kids? Is that the same thing?
Yes. Having your kids in travel baseball and then indoctrinating them into the Nazi lifestyle is basically exactly the same.
Minus the murder and the book burning, right?
Right.
Dude, it's ridiculous. 20 years ago, she would have been ostracized. It's gone insane.
Yeah, I know. Listen,
I'm nuts.
I know. Listen, now I believe her and Carl Palladino. You remember him? We talked about him and his little Nazi stuff. I think they're thinking about hooking up and creating a little brood of sweet little Nazis of their own,
like on Boys.
There you
Did
go.
you hear about the couple in
What?
Arkansas?
Boys, you watch that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh man, that is the greatest show of all time.
Wait,
The Boys.
It's an HBO show. What is that?
No, that is
Prime.
Amazon Prime. The greatest. It's the greatest thing of all time, Teddy. Okay.
Superheroes.
Now-
Watch the first episode. If you're not hooked, you're nuts.
Yeah.
You're not hooking your nuts. Yeah. No, it's
Your
the
nuts
greatest
aren't
thing
hooked.
of all time. Okay. Before we get off of Hitler, the president of Mexico mentioned Hitler. You know, everybody does.
In what
He's
capacity,
just so
yeah.
popular.
He's
Okay.
very popular.
So they had a Mexican Jewish person. Okay. Who was causing some waves in Mexico, and he said he compared him, this Mexican Jewish guy, to Hitler. Yeah, he compared him to Hitler.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Now I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but I have one question to ask: what the fuck is a Mexican Jew? Where does that even come from? Is Mexico full of Jewish people?
And do they have space lasers as well?
There wasn't there a Mexican Jew on Welcome Back, Kotter?
That was called, that was
Juan Epstein.
He
Juan
was
Epstein.
He was a
Puerto Rican Jew.
Puerto Rican Jew.
Wanted his own truck, filled with dump trucks.
It's a whole different thing.
Do
not
not mix
confuse
up
a Mexican and a Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
That I
absolutely.
know.
Yeah, that's a great way to
Yeah.
start a fight, and not even in Tallahassee.
knife fight.
man. Yeah,
Knife fight.
yeah.
Why has it got to be a knife?
'Cause
there's
they're
a
Puerto
Mexican
Ricans.
and a Puerto Rican.
What? That is not a thing, man. That is not a thing. Okay, so unfortunately, the Mexican Jewish community in Mexico is outraged.
All three of them?
There we go again.
I think there were 5. I think there were actually 5. Okay?
Cinco.
Listen. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
It was like
okay.
the Hulk. You wake up and you're like, you like turn green and your eyes start glowing. You're outraged.
Yes. All right. So
Oi, mamacita. Oy vey.
all right. One last thing before we get to our topic for today.
No,
okay?
I'm still trying to figure out, like, in Mexico, like the Mexican
Population.
Jews, are they eating? Is there like a sort of a bagel tortilla kind of combination kind of thing? What do
The
we think?
tortillas are made out of matzah. There you
It's
go.
masa, not matzah.
No, that's I won't say that.
That's their balls. Okay. All right, guys. I know the Taliban gets a lot of negative press. Okay, but they're doing something unprecedented next week. All right, they're having a gathering to address the concept.
They're increasing driver safety by limiting
No.
women's rights to drive.
No, dude. They are literally they're addressing the concept of national unity in Afghanistan. The Taliban
Oh,
is.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
As long as you do what they say, they're all for it.
No. Listen, I think this is real. They're bringing everyone together so that they can all be represented. There'll be men, some other men, and some different
More men.
Okay. Now women won't be present, but the leaders say they will be represented by some men. So there
Very
you go.
nice.
There you go. I mean, look at the progress.
Will they be allowed to cook for the men, maybe, perhaps, or something?
Well, yeah,
Don't
I'm
stay in
sure.
the other room.
Well, they can't. Remember, they can't leave their homes without permission. But
can't drive.
But listen, they're going to be represented by men, which is perfect because I think, in that kind of Taliban type thing, the men tell the women what to do anyway and what they want. So, why not just be there and say what the women want?
Don't all the Taliban men have to have beards? I think they actually punish men who don't try to grow a beard. That's like a new. I don't know if that's real or not, but.
Ted, I know that I think there's a beard thing. I think there's like a no drinking thing. There's a lot of things. Ted, you would be a terrible Taliban.
Yeah.
The worst Taliban of all time.
Actually, there should be. Too bad there's not like a nuclear bomb in the middle of Kabul thing. That would be nice.
Oh, no,
That would
we
be
can't
nice.
go there.
Ted.
Well, that's one of my.
It doesn't
Running
have to
for
be
president.
nuclear.
Yeah, it could just be a regular bomb.
Oh,
The
it could just be-
nuclear-
it could just be biological. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the nuclear fallout would affect other people. Can't allow that.
Yes, it's called collateral damage, John.
Holy
it's a
shit.
necessary evil.
Listen, folks, as you're starting to make your choices for president, I think Ted has let loose a strategy here, and you may be for it or against it. I don't know.
He's not president. He already has his finger on the nuclear
Yeah,
button.
Ted's right now pressing a lot of different buttons and hoping some of
Is this
them are
one
bombs.
a nuclear button?
Yeah.
Is this one a nuclear button?
Okay, guys, so we've all been watching some of the January 6th hearing stuff, right? And it made me think about laws, okay? And the world is filled with laws.
Too many laws.
There's
Too
some
many
good.
laws.
Well, there's some good. There's some bad. And there's some that are, like, outrageously stupid. We know that, right? So I thought we'd talk today about laws, all right? And before we start talking about laws that exist now, I thought it'd be kind of fun to think about laws that don't exist anymore, but they did. Anybody have any ideas? Things that used to be against the law that are not anymore?
A slave traveling to a free state.
Okay, there you go. Slavery was a law. Doesn't exist anymore. All right, go on.
I know
a lot of weird sex laws.
Yeah.
There are a lot of weird sex laws,
And
but
It's called
some still
it's called
exist.
sodomy.
a lot of them. Listen. There are some sodomy sex law. There are some states that still at this time outlaw sodomy.
That's why
Okay.
I don't live there.
Okay. What about you guys? Alcohol. Remember when alcohol was illegal?
Yeah.
Well, we don't remember it, but yeah.
Yeah, that was a great idea. Good
It
job.
worked-
Good
it
job,
worked
U.S.
really-
government.
It worked
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Listen, interracial marriage was illegal.
That's true.
Clarence
Okay.
Thomas.
You ready for this?
Clarence.
Shopping on Sunday was illegal until the mid-1960s.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Now, here's one that's really weird to me. In Florida, until 2001, it was illegal to buy a 15.5-ounce beer. Anybody have any idea why that was illegal? Take a guess.
Jews.
What the fuck?
You can fill it with gasoline and make it into a Molotov cocktail.
Absolutely not. Everyone here is a fucking moron. Brian, would you like to be stupid or would you just like to be quiet?
15.5. It has something to do with the metric system.
Yes, it was so people wouldn't buy European beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look
You
at
could
me
buy
stumbling
a
over something.
6-ounce, 8-ounce,
Good job,
all these
Good
things.
job,
Yeah.
ass kisser.
I knew that giant head would come in handy.
Yeah. Okay. Listen to this. At one point, and this is illegal everywhere except one place. It was illegal to be a fortune teller.
That's good.
Yeah. And
Well,
there's still one state where it's illegal right now. Any guesses?
Louisiana.
Nope. Not even close.
Vermont.
No, it's going to be a religious, crazy
Maine.
religious state.
New England.
Pennsylvania. It's
That's not
still
religious.
Wait, what's that one? You're like
They got Amish,
it's not,
but
it's,
they
it's
can't
not a
have that.
video game, but it's that thing with like the fortune teller's like in the glass thing.
Yeah.
You put the quarter in, and
And then you
Zoltan.
become Tom
It, like,
Hanks.
moves,
You
and then it
become
gives you
Tom
and it gives you
Hanks.
like a slip with your
That
favorite
guy's
numbers
name
on
is
it.
Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Yeah.
Well, we go back to your point in the beginning of people who know things. I always walk into a fortune teller's house, and if they don't say I expected you, I walk right out. Then I know they're no good.
Here's my question: Is I always wanted to visit like was a tarot card reader or a
Tarot
psychic-
card.
tarot,
Tarot.
tarot card. I always mispronounce that word too, but I'm like,
Yeah, no
I just
shit,
want-
dickhead.
I just
Not
want
a carrot
when am I
card.
going to die?
Now.
Yeah. And he pulls out a gun and says, right this
And he
second.
goes, actually, you've been dead for years. You just didn't know it.
No, you know what'd be worse? Instead of pulling out a gun, he goes right now and he pulls out a dildo.
And if you're in Alabama, that's illegal.
Yeah. You cannot buy sex. Listen, you cannot buy sex toys in
Actually,
Alabama.
what's defined as a sex toy?
A boat or.
I don't know, Ted. You tell me. What's a sex toy?
Brian?
I mean, pocket pussy.
Well,
seven-headed dildo.
Blow up.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
I once purchased.
That is. Listen, that is one of my favorite quotes. Anything's a dildo if
I
you're
think
brave enough.
Nixon said that during the Watergate hearings.
Or no, Nicolas Cage.
Did he say that?
Oh my God. Okay.
My largest sex toy purchase ever were, I think it was 5 or 6
oh boy.
cock rings with the vibrator built into it.
Are you? What? No, God, you're kidding. Please
No.
tell me you're kidding.
I was-
Everyone knows this now.
It was a bit of a joke. We were going on we were going to like a weekend, like a lake house.
You were going to a camp out with a bunch of men. Is that
I was
what you're
going to
saying?
Alabama. I knew they had no dildos there. No, we were just going to a lake house with like a bunch of couples, like friends, and I thought it'd be funny, and so I got a bunch of, and they're literally cock rings, but they have a little vibrator in there. You could like turn on the vibrator, so it's on the base of your.
Did you wear that on your tongue, or how'd you wear that?
I didn't wear it, but yeah.
That is awesome. And then how did wife swapping go? Was that fun or is this something we even want to talk? I mean, okay, we're not going to talk about this. Okay, guys, until 1965, all birth control was illegal. All
And
birth
now
control
it
is
is again.
illegal.
And now it is again.
From that point on, hold on, 26 states wouldn't allow unmarried women to get birth control. Now, I want you to think about how stupid this is. Somebody thought it was a good idea for an unmarried woman to be more likely to get pregnant than a married woman. I want you to think about that. Married women, it was legal to get birth control. Unmarried women who didn't want to get pregnant couldn't get birth control. Congratulations. Welcome to the 1960s.
My problem is no one should have birth control because the only reason to have sex is to procreate, right? That's what the Christians believe.
I have a question. When was the condom invented? You couldn't buy a condom back then. What year?
Ooh, you know what? I did not look that up, dude.
Well, I'll tell you, it's probably a lot longer ago than you think because it was like sheep bladders and all kinds of weird things that they were putting on there.
Dude, I put a lot of weird things on my dick.
Yeah.
I will be the first. You know what? I mean, you told us a fun story about how you bought all your best friends' cock rings.
It was a joke.
Yeah. Ted's winking, by the way. We don't have video. Ted's winking. And wow, it's almost like he's having a stroke or something also.
Ted told us that story where he put a sheep bladder on his penis, but the sheep was still alive.
Wait, actually, did some guy? Actually, I can't remember what it was, but some guy just like said he used the shower curtain as a condom.
That's a big man.
Not the whole shower.
Oh,
curtain.
Okay, wait.
A remnant of a shower curtain.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
In 1869,
oh man, that's hilarious. 1869.
the condom was invented. Take a guess.
Goodyear?
No way.
Yes.
Goodyear Rubber
Are
Company.
you? Yes. Charles Goodyear discovered rubber vulcanization.
Brilliant.
And he didn't leave his office for years.
He just filled up condoms with sperm. Okay, so I'll give you an idea of how backward Michigan is. Okay, and we make fun of Michigan all the time. Okay, but in 2015, Michigan finally reversed a whole ton of fucked up laws that they had. Right, and they got rid of them. Okay,
What took them so long?
You ready for this? One of their laws that they just got rid of is you can't make fun of someone who won't accept a duel.
like Alexander Hamilton or
Yeah.
Burr and Hamilton.
Yeah. Listen, there was an actual. I
They
want
should
you to think about this.
bring back the duel. That's going to be cool.
This was a big enough problem that people got together and made a law that you couldn't make fun of someone who wouldn't accept a duel. Are you ready for this? They also got rid of the law that says you can't dance during the national anthem. They made this. Listen, the electors got together and they fought and argued about should you be able to dance or not dance.
If only they had the foresight to say you can't kneel during the national anthem.
I have a question.
We could have avoided so much trouble.
What kind of dance made them enraged where they said you
Right. What kind of thing happening?
The Icky Wood Shuffle?
Yeah.
Footloose. Footloose.
Okay, you ready? At one point, they had a law that said you had to play the national anthem all the way through. You couldn't
stop.
play part of the national anthem.
Right.
Listen, I don't get it, man. Okay? And then they had a law that says you have to sing the national anthem regular, no crazy extra shit. So no Roseanne Barr shit, none of that.
Oh, that's not Roseanne Barr. You know where they're going with that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty racist stuff, right?
That is
Of course.
racist.
Okay, you ready? Here's a weird law. Until 2013, it was illegal to drink on Election Day in Kentucky.
Makes sense.
What?
You could fuck a horse.
What? But why would you on Election Day? Oh my God! Could you imagine your neighbor? It's like, God damn it! It's today Election Day. Oh, Rodney, stop fucking that horse, man! Oh my God!
It is Kentucky. I mean, come on.
It is. Okay, you ready for this? This is the weirdest one to me. New York banned a law against pinball games in 1942. Okay, they said that it messed with the war effort. Yeah.
Metal? I don't know.
Metal balls?
Metal?
No. The act of playing pinball kind of downplayed or took away from the war.
Because they're having fun.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't get legalized until 30 years later. So if you lived in New York from 1942 to 1972, you could not play pinball.
And you couldn't be a pinball wizard.
And got to be.
And here's a little tip for Ted. You might want to take note of this. For all you 20-somethings out there, there was a time when the only fucking video games around were fucking pinball.
That
Dude,
is
I
true.
loved pinball.
I did too.
Yeah.
I love pinball.
But I mean, it's like compared to what they
I
have
was
today.
horrible at it.
Yeah, but you know what's like
Really?
about pinball?
First-person pinball.
You put the quarter in, and then that ball goes right down the middle of the flippers every fucking time, and your game's over in like 10
it doesn't.
seconds. No, man.
No, Ted. That's why you suck at pinball.
You got to hump the machine
and then
a little bit.
you shake the machine, then it goes tilt. You tilt it.
You don't. Well, you're humping too hard.
Yeah, Teddy.
You're humping too hard. You're humping too hard
hard.
on
Yeah.
me.
Well, yeah, you gotta guide it,
You got to
man.
finesse that
Yeah,
thing. in
baby.
there.
Teddy's
You
the
gotta
kind of
work
guy.
that in
Yeah,
there. Work
yeah.
it
He
in.
shoves his dick in there, and just like,
Yeah, you just don't.
I'm done.
I like how we turned pinball into like a fucking sex show. Yeah, baby.
I didn't get my money's worth. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, now, you guys, you ready for this? In Oxford, Mississippi, beer.
There's nothing called
Yeah.
Oxford in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Listen.
Nothing good is happening.
Beer
there.
was illegal until 1972.
No.
Then they legalized it in 1972, but they said it had to be warm, and they served warm beer until 2013 when it was finally legal. Ready for this? In 2013 to sell in Oxford, Mississippi, cold beer.
That's crazy.
Dude, I've been going to Columbia, South Carolina. Liquor store shut at 7:00 at night.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and still you can't buy liquors or booze on Sunday.
You got liquor stores?
Yeah, 7:00. The liquor stores. There's no
Yeah.
liquor after that. You can still get beer, but you can't get liquor.
Oh man.
Listen, I was in Boston, and it's fucking hard to buy liquor there compared to here.
Really?
You know why?
Interesting.
Sam Adams controls that Boston.
Right?
Hey, listen, we went to New York when we did it. We did a teaching thing. We went to New York, and I was there with a guy who lived in New York, and it was great. There's the only way to go to New York is to go with somebody
You
who
got to
used to
know a
live there,
guy.
right? We walk into his first bar, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I just want to get a beer." And he goes, "We're not gonna get a beer in this bar." I'm like, "What? It's a bar." We walk in, the bar is packed. It's 7:15 at night. Okay, the bar is packed. It's a Friday night, and I'm like, "Hey, man," I go, "Yeah, my buddy and I, we'll have a Miller Lite." And the guy goes, "We're closed." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he taps me. He goes, "Come on." He goes, "Maddie, let's get out of here." I'm like, "What?" I said, "No, I'm like, we're gonna go to another bar. I just want a beer right now. I just want a beer." And he goes, "We're closed." I go, "What are all these people doing here?" He goes, "What people?" And he just looks at me. He goes, "Maddie," he goes, "Welcome to New York." And we walked out of the bar. How weird is that? They just
Wow.
didn't want to serve two really attractive guys. I mean, I think we were overly
So
attractive.
you were with two guys.
No, me.
Oh,
You're saying I'm ugly. No, listen,
didn't say-
I didn't get it. And as we walk out and we're going to the next place,
So you were
which is
you were just denied services.
we were denied
So
services.
you were like in the Woolworths lunch
Was
counter
it-
back in the 1930s.
No,
You were
I
that
just
guy,
didn't
yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
And
Was
he's-
it in Harlem?
No, it was just. I mean, I don't know. It was regular, and he's just like, dude. He's just like, he goes, "Yeah, they were never going to sell us a beer." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Because we're not from the neighborhood, man." I'm like, "What the fuck? That was so weird, man."
well, you know what? Then fuck them. I hope their business closed.
That happened to me in
probably
Elmwood.
not.
That happened to me in Elmwood Park.
What?
Me and my-
Elmwood Park.
Me and my brother-in-law were walking down Belmont Avenue. This is like fucking 30 years ago.
And this is 4 a.m. by the way. So.
And there's a little kind of bar, whatever, and we go in, and they're like,
Was it a social club?
"Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was an Italian club," and they're
Forget
like,
about
"No,
it.
no,
You don't walk into that.
no."
All right. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this.
I live to tell a story though, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Looking up in the trunk of a Cadillac Baritz.
Oh man, we passed up a Cadillac Baritz.
We did see
All right, so I don't. You guys probably may remember this. People who listen, Bill Clinton banned assault rifles,
He did.
and it went from 1994 to 2004.
Also, the last president had a balanced budget, but whatever.
Greatest president of my generation.
Yeah, is that crazy? Okay, so and then here I'll give you one better. Until 2003, there were still 14 states that had sodomy laws.
Which he might have violated. I know he did a cigar thing. I don't know where it went, but
Yeah, I mean, doesn't that seem kind of weird?
The state level, a lot of these laws are backwards. man.
don't get me started on the state and federal shit with the Supreme Court.
Okay, here. So you ready? These are laws that exist now. Teddy, you tell me how many of these things you've done that are illegal, right, in other states. You ready? And this is a real law that really exists. In Alabama, I love Alabama so much, it's illegal to drive blindfolded. Guys, we've all done that. Teddy, how many times have you driven
Oh, all the time,
blindfolded?
I put a pinata in the car and I blindfold myself and I'm trying to hit it with the stick while I'm going the highway at about 80 miles an hour all the time. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that's a real thing. You know?
We all know this guy. I have a friend. We all know this guy. 15 times at least. We're driving home. Maybe we had a drink or two. and literally he's in the back seat, and he'll reach around and just cover up your eyes while
Yep.
you're driving.
Oh man,
And say, guess, and you say, guess who?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Guess
that's no
who?
joke. I had a friend in college that would do that all the time. I was livid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine.
Good thing you're alive.
No shit.
If we were out somewhere rural, where there's no lights
Yeah.
or anything, he would reach over and smack that button for your headlights.
Yeah.
He would just turn them off.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't
he
see
just
shit.
Yeah. I swear to God, the guy wanted to die.
Genius.
But yeah, you'd be driving, right, and all of a sudden he'd whack it, right, and you'd be like, oh fuck, I remember that, and then you'd have to do this for that split second. It was pitch black, and you had to do this. Where are the lights in my car? The thing you turn on all the time, right? Where are the lights in my? Yeah, every fucking time. Okay, Alaska. Alaska is a weird place. Okay, now I want to give you this. In Alaska, it's illegal right now to be drunk in a bar.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I watch a lot of those shows where they're getting gold in Alaska. They're all hammered in those.
Are they not in bars though?
What about the
Oh,
Steven?
they're
outside.
All the
bars.
Steven Seagal movies. He was the one where he was like a in Alaska, some bar in Alaska, and they're all
He
drinking.
was not drunk. He
Okay.
couldn't be drunk.
Well, he wasn't drunk, but everybody else was.
No. You ready? In Alaska, it's illegal, and somebody came up with this to push a moose out of a plane.
That makes sense because you could kill someone.
It's a 700-pound moose. You're gonna.
Not,
How
listen,
heavy
you
a
ever
moose is?
you ever see a moose, or
Yeah.
is it a person like a friend you called moose? You can't push.
We've all
moose
had
out of
a friend named Moose.
Yeah,
right?
you can't push moose out of a.
You ever been smacked in the face by a moose knuckle?
Okay, listen.
It gets all slimy.
Listen, Alaska
You
must
don't know
be
what they're stepping in.
Alaska must be the craziest place on the planet because they came up with this law. It's illegal to bring flamingos into a barber shop in Alaska.
There are no flamingos in Alaska.
Not
You don't
even-
need that law.
No. So is there
No, clearly they needed that law.
what maniac brought flamingos to a bar?
See, this is what happens. One guy ruins it for everybody. Every time, one guy ruins it for everybody. Okay, you ready? In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Listen,
No.
I'm going to
telling
tell you one thing. I've been to Arizona. I've seen horses riding this day and age.
What about
I've seen horses riding people.
What about-
I've seen people
People
riding
riding
horses.
What about a wild burro?
But if a donkey comes to your party and gets fucked up and passes out in the bathtub,
You're fucked, man.
You're going to
You're
get
going.
arrested.
You're going to jail, motherfucker.
did you ever see Bachelor Party where that donkey snorts that line of coke? If he
Dude.
wants to go pass out in your bathtub, you let that donkey.
Dude, listen. Okay, in Arkansas, you ready? In Arkansas, this is a law. You can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 o'clock.
I thought you were going to say you can't honk your horn near Scottie Pippen.
What if
AM or PM?
9 p.m.
during that time you're honking your horn to get the attention of the police because somebody's shooting somebody for putting too much mayonnaise on their sandwich?
And you're going to jail.
Son of a
dead.
bitch.
You're going to jail. Okay, you ready? It's also illegal in Arkansas to say Arkansas. Ooh. It is illegal to do that. Okay, say it right, or you're going to get fined. Okay,
I like that one.
you can't keep an alligator in a bathtub in Arkansas.
Well, I have one.
Yeah,
What about a saltwater crocodile?
perfectly legal? Actually, perfectly legal. And you ready for this? Teachers cannot get a raise if they bob their hair. That's a short haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a teacher, this is a law that exists right now. If a teacher gets a short haircut, they cannot get a raise.
If you ever go to Arkansas,
Thank
there's
you,
a
Strom-
lot
thank
of
you,
those
Strom Thurmond.
Karens that want to talk to the manager of haircuts. They're
Listen,
Bob's, right?
here, I'll give you one. In Connecticut, you can't sell pickles unless they bounce. No, listen. So,
you know
so-
why that is? Because
Yes.
if you put them through the dishwasher, then they get less bouncy. So that's the way you can-
What the fuck are you talking?
Is that a pickle or
the restaurant where they take your pickle off the plate you didn't eat and they put it through the dishwasher and they serve it to someone else.
Oh, I'll throw up.
Wait, is that a thing?
That's how they do it.
Don't tell me that's a thing.
I'm not gonna say it's a thing, but people say it's a thing. I don't believe it.
Did you used to work at a fast food place, John?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And I never did that.
Also in Connecticut, you can't educate a dog. This is a law. Dude, listen. A room full of adult... I'm going to say this. A room full of men, because no fucking woman would waste her time doing this. Listen, they came up with that. You can't educate a dog. And you also can't, in Connecticut, you can't walk backwards after sunset. And this is a law. Beauticians cannot sing, hum, or whistle while cutting your hair.
That makes sense, right? Because you're like pretty annoying when you're trying to get your hair cut.
I have a
and then-
You have a
Question, right?
law against it? Can't you just say,
If I'm walking, my
sh-
dog's walking toward me. I'm walking backwards. I'm teaching my dog to stay.
Oh, you're
that's
fucked.
That's double
double
time, right?
double jeopardy.
Dude,
you're
you're
going away
going
for
to-
life.
Yeah,
Going away a long time.
oh, yeah, you're not going to jail. You're going to butt-fuck prison.
That's crazy.
Connecticut prisons are crazy.
Okay, speaking of hair, in Delaware, you can't sell your dog or cat hair. Teddy, did you ever make money selling dog or cat hair?
All this stuff is just so over the top stupid. It's just it's hard. I know there's dumb laws out there, but actually, until you actually said them out loud, I didn't realize how petty and stupid. Here's the big takeaway out of all this. I mean, what are our politicians doing?
Right.
I mean, are they spending this amount of time,
Yes.
talking about this stupid shit that
Well,
doesn't help anybody do anything?
See, I like to try and look at it and see, look at it from an objective angle and figure out if there's a reason for it. And here's what I'm thinking with the dog hair stuff, right? Say you buy a bunch of dog hair, right? And then some fucker gives you dog hair. You know how when your dog takes a dump and there's some poop on its
hair
thing, and they cut it off and there's poop on the hair?
What?
And they sell you that poop dog hair.
But why
right?
Why do you need the dog hair?
saying.
My question is, what happened to enact these laws? These
Right.
insane
That's what I'm
laws?
saying. You
Right.
bought some dog hair, and someone gave you a whole bunch of
But
dog
was
hair with poop in
Shitty
it.
dog hair.
I have a question. Was he like selling? Oh, instant mustache.
Merkel.
The Merkin.
Merkin.
Okay, are you ready for? Okay, sorry, Teddy. Hold on. In Kentucky, a woman can't marry the same man 4 times.
Elizabeth Taylor, you're out of luck.
Yeah, that's trouble. That's
She
trouble.
would. She only in California. Now she can marry all of her cousins, her uncles, her brothers, and her meth dealer as
4
many times
times.
as she wants. But she can't marry a man, the same
4
man,
times.
4 times.
I can see it.
Okay.
55 times.
Okay. In Maryland, you can't be in a park. It's against the law to be in a park with a sleeveless shirt.
Oh man,
That's-
that's how I go to parks.
That's how you go everywhere.
right,
kids.
man.
Yeah, Brian.
I got
Brian
the-
right now is sitting in a shirt, sleeveless shirt, and he's just constantly flexing. That's
Sun-
all he does.
It's,
Sun's out,
it's
guns
so
out,
sleeveless
boys.
like the Shana now, where the
Yeah,
like
Bowser.
the shirt's like
Bowser.
no. Yeah, listen. Here's the thing, but you can wear assless chaps. Yep,
Nice.
you can wear assless chaps. I don't even get it. Okay,
But your shirt's got to be full sleeve.
But if there's any poop on your butt hair,
that doesn't look good.
he just sold me shitty butt hair. Okay, you ready? This is one of my favorites. In Mississippi, this is a law. Restaurants do not have to put nutritional information on their menus, and there is no limit to portion size.
Mississippi's the most unhealthy state
Yes.
in the union.
Yes.
Everyone's
the poor
overweight.
state. Yeah.
They all got the sugar foot.
Yeah, they do.
Well, yeah. I mean, it just reminds me of Animal House, right? Fat, drunk, and stupid is no
No way
way
to
to
go through life.
Yeah.
What's the healthiest state? Do you know what the healthiest state is?
Hawaii
Hawaii.
Vermont.
for bullshit. Bullshit. I'm
I'm
calling bullshit.
going to call bullshit.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I'm calling bullshit.
I feel like Vermont. There's a lot of syrup there.
Again, what is the scientific principle? What's healthiest? What
Well,
do you-
John, I have an expert right here upstairs that's going to come down and tell us why Vermont is the least healthiest next to Mississippi. Okay, you ready for this? In Missouri, you can't wrestle a bear; it's illegal.
Well,
Can I box it?
Yes. Boxing, MMA, you can't actually wrestle a bear.
You cannot do a tree climbing contest with it either, though.
What?
Oh,
That's no. There's no law against that. That's ridiculous. Okay, in Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present.
I can. They don't want a rat infestation.
Listen,
I can
listen
see
to me.
that.
But I want you to do this. Something happened where a whole bunch again of I'm assuming white guys sat down and said, "Bob, we need a law against this whole rat thing." Yeah, my son had a birthday party and all the kids gave him rats.
No, what happened is some rancher pissed another rancher off, and he dropped about 1,000 rats on him as a present.
That's right. Listen, okay, in New Jersey, it's illegal to wear a bulletproof vest when committing a crime.
And it's also illegal not to wear a wife beater T-shirt.
Well, you have to wear one of those when you're committing a crime. Okay.
Just so this in real quick, Massachusetts is the healthiest state in the U.S.
Massachusetts?
It was close enough. It was close enough. It was in
They
the
are-
vicinity. They're next door to each other.
This is bullshit. Okay, so let's go real quick. We got a little bit of time here. Let's go around the world real quick, okay? Are you ready for this? And these are laws. Again, it's not like suggestions or whatever. In Switzerland, it's illegal to flush a toilet after 10 p.m. I don't know how you would get busted.
I know, noise thing. That's probably why that is, right?
I feel like it's just old men. There's
What if you're
some
sitting in your
apartment
house?
complex. Right.
It's an apartment complex thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. In Italy, men cannot wear skirts.
I'm okay with that.
Fair enough.
Brian just seemed really
also-
turned on right now.
No, you ever see an Italian man's legs? They're very hairy.
Wait,
They also don't go down a lot, right?
all the kilts are in Scotland.
They don't go
anyways.
down on what?
That's what I hear a lot.
They like the gabagool.
Are you saying Italian guys don't eat pussy?
It's kind of what I hear.
That's kind of what you hear?
They like the gabagool,
From-
but not
from
the
what?
I
all
got
the
a friend.
Italian women
I got a
you
friend.
know?
I got a
Where'd
friend.
you hear that? Where you heard the Turkish bathhouse? Is that where you heard that?
No, the
No.
Italian women's bazaar.
John used to live over by there.
Over by there.
Over by there.
Grand and Ogden. You know what I'm saying? I had a
Oh, my
friend.
God. Okay. In West Australia, you can only have 50 kilograms of potatoes on you
I
at
don't know-
any time.
I don't know what that measurement means, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, there's a limit. Listen, if you're walking around and you have 55 or 60 kilograms, whatever that might be, of potatoes,
That's a lot.
you can literally be fined.
That's a lot of taters.
And rightfully so.
Now, this is one that was weird to me.
Taters.
You know, let's go back to the Italian
Taters.
thing.
Let's go back to the taters.
I knew you were going to do that, by the way.
Junior Soprano actually broke up with a woman because she said he liked to go down on her.
Yeah, you heard that, right? That's a thing.
What?
It was a thing.
Yeah, Junior Soprano got rid of his guma.
Yeah.
Is that how you
Is this
say
the
it?
kid? Is this the kid?
Come on.
No, that's the old man. The
old
uncle
man.
The uncle
was going
broke
down
up
on a
with-
lady,
and
and
he
she
broke up
started
'cause
talking about he was good at the eating the
the snooch. Okay.
the
Yeah.
gabagool.
The
gabagool.
That's not the gabagool.
There's no woman or man, no Italian woman or man on the planet that calls a pussy a gabagool.
Gabagool.
How
No.
about the pashti? That's
Okay.
a
The big
fish.
ziti.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, this one is funny to me. In Greece, it's illegal to moon someone, which I
Yeah,
thought would
dangerous too,
be
because in
really
Greece,
dangerous.
The most scary thing in the world is a Greek guy with tennis shoes that sneaks up on you. So anything
Okay.
can happen.
How
In,
do you fit 4 Greeks in a bar stool?
in Egypt, only women can belly dance.
I'm
Good.
okay with that.
I'm good with that. I also don't want anyone. I don't want men. There should be a law. If I had a law, I'd be like, men can't have open-toed shoes.
Oh no, I agree with that. I don't want to see your feet.
I don't want to see your fucking feet.
Wait, Teddy's literally wearing flip flops right now.
He's
Right.
not got shoes on half the time we're here.
He does. He doesn't. A lot of times, Ted will come in. He's barely wearing any clothes. He. A lot of times, he doesn't have any shoes, and he's laying down.
No
which
one
is,
wants to see that.
Yeah, which
yeah,
is
but
really
isn't
weird.
it like Sharon Stone in that movie where it's like commando style? She like opens her legs and she's like,
You're
showing
like
her-
Captain Ron. You ever watch that movie?
Oh no, that's a terrible movie.
It's
Okay,
a horrible movie.
so two last world ones, and then we're gonna get to the good stuff. Okay, in Madagascar, pregnant women can't wear hats.
Matahuha?
Wait, isn't that a movie like a Disney movie with like the
Madagascar.
lemur? and everything?
Yeah, but
Matahuha?
And
okay,
the penguins.
and you ready for this? In parts of Africa, a man is required to have 2 wives.
Ooh.
Dude, listen, I'm just gonna say this: cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
That is not cool.
No
at
one
all.
needs that. One wife's enough.
So you got 2 women telling you what you did wrong
Yeah, I don't
at all
need that.
times.
All right. So listen, I want to end this with some sex laws because there are some legitimate laws that have to do with sex. Okay, around the world, and not just around the world in America. Okay, but some of these are crazy. Are you ready?
Ready, Captain.
In Bolivia, you just fuck you. In Bolivia, a man. It's illegal. It's illegal. This is a law. They sat this down. In Bolivia, a man cannot have sex with a mother and her daughter at the same time.
Bullshit. That is so
Yeah,
wrong.
you
If
get-
you pull off the mother-daughter combination,
Yeah.
What if it's a stepdaughter?
It just says mother daughter.
You've
and-
seen that movie.
Wow, are you loopholing right now? Ted's
You're
seen,
looping.
yeah, Ted. If you go to Pornhub.com, you can find a lot of that, and I don't think
Very-
anybody's going to jail.
There's a lot.
Okay, you ready? In Budapest, you cannot have sex with the lights on.
Well, you ever
That's-
seen
that's
a
in-
lot
that's
of
in
those
Hungary-
women?
that's in
You don't
Hungary.
want
Would
that.
you
Yeah.
want to have sex with anyone in front of
There-
you?
I'm
there-
sure.
there-
I'm sure that was a
no
married.
there's no electricity there anyway, so you probably can't.
You
see
don't
it.
want to see.
Wow.
Fair enough.
I'm just kidding, Budapest.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we love you.
Anyone in Budapest listening right now?
Yeah.
With the lights on.
We love
Are
you.
you
we love-
number one in Budapest?
We love you, Budapest.
Ted just fucked the whole thing up.
Damn it, Ted! We lost our listener in Budapest.
That's Hungary, by the way, right?
Budapest. Sorry. Okay, you ready?
Budapest.
This is the weirdest one. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. In Cali, Colombia, it's a law that mothers. Oh, this is so weird. That mothers have to watch their daughters lose their virginity on their wedding night.
Nope.
No, thank you.
That sounds like a Roman emperor thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You wonder why they do so much coke? I mean, it's to forget shit like
Yeah,
that,
like-
right?
Okay,
Shit.
that's insane.
Listen,
Now, that's a law,
that's a law.
and I guarantee you no one does it.
I hope no one does it.
I really pray to God. I really pray to God that no one does that. Okay. Listen, let's get to America. Florida has some funky sex laws. Ted, have you been to Florida?
Not recently. It's probably been about
When
5-6
you
years.
cross the border of Florida from Alabama, you have to kiss the picture of Ron DeSantis, right?
Oh man, but above the waist. Okay, you ready? It's illegal, and this is so weird. It's illegal for a man to kiss his own wife's breasts in Florida. I'm not fucking with you. That's a law. That
in
is a law.
public or anywhere.
I believe it doesn't say it didn't give me
Are you
anything.
allowed to
Does it
motorboat
matter?
them?
Yeah. No.
Can you kiss another man's wife's breast?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh.
There's no law. You ready?
That's
It's
Florida.
also illegal in Florida to have sex with a porcupine.
That's
This
not
is a law. Listen, at one point,
A quillless porcupine?
dude, at one point, there was a rash of people fucking porcupines so badly that they got together and they said, "We got to stop this porcupine fucking."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, can anyone kiss Ron DeSantis' breasts? I'm just wondering.
He's not a man in good shape?
I don't know. Does he got like a little bit of man boob?
I've never seen him Putin. I've never seen him
don't
riding
know.
a
Putin.
horse. I've never
Well,
seen him riding a
that
horse
tells
with
you-
no
I
shirt.
think that
he's
tells
only-
you everything
he's
you
only
need to
46
know.
He's only like 46 years old.
Yeah, but I think that tells
Oh,
you
he's
everything
probably
you need to
ripped.
know.
He's
No.
Florida ripped.
He's Florida ripped. Okay, you ready? In Dubai, you are going to jail if you have a public display of affection. You're going to
Yeah,
jail.
I believe,
Yeah,
I believe that.
understand
Anything in
that.
Dubai, yeah, you're
I
going
think
to
you
prison.
could have ended it at in Dubai. You're going to jail.
Wait, hold on a second. You can cut people into pieces.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. Okay, you ready for this? And I thought this one was scary because if this came to America, we'd all be screwed. In Hong Kong, a woman can kill her husband with her bare hands if she catches him cheating.
No, I can understand it.
But can she do it with her bare hands?
If she can pull it off, good
she,
for her.
She might. Yeah.
Would she use kung fu or
Think about it. Think
Can
about
I be
it.
what?
She can't pick up a weapon, right?
Yeah, she
you
can't.
and your wife
Bare
are in a
hands.
room.
She
There's
can't
nothing in
bob
it.
at you.
Can she kill you? Can she kill you
Bob
with?
at you by cutting your dick off.
Can she kill you with her bare hands?
Well,
I'm
I
going to
think
say
if
no.
she's like a karate chop to the throat really
Yeah.
hard, she can probably. I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, you're going to
perfect.
stand there and let her
Listen.
do it?
Well, I mean, you're not going to see it coming.
Oh, you're sleeping in bed. She duct tapes you, then chokes you out.
No, but see, that's not bare hands. They're duct tape involved.
Brian, I call that Tuesday night. What's the problem with that? Okay, if you are in Indonesia and you get caught masturbating, you can go to jail for 2 years.
So, funny story. I'm in Indonesia and I'm masturbating.
Thank God.
Thank God. The
Wait.
cab driver was like, "It's fine."
Has
Don't worry
anybody seen The Hangover? That was John's life. Yeah, that was it. Okay, this one's kind of kinky. In Louisiana,
I've been
and
there.
this is real. You can commit necrophilia, but while you're committing necrophilia, you can't do oral or anal. Just missionary. That's it. That's all you got, man. Yeah, that is a law.
I thought you were going to say you
Wait.
can do it, but if they're like a zombie.
Well, I got a question.
Okay.
You mean oral? Am I going down on the corpse or am I banging the corpse in the mouth?
There is listen.
No.
Listen.
Is that both
Oral.
considered oral?
Both. Either way, that's oral. You ready?
Well, then I understand the law.
So there are no Italians in Louisiana, then, right?
No, we already said.
What the hell's a?
We already said it's illegal to buy sex toys in Alabama, right? But there's some other stuff that happens. Okay, there's another law that you might be interested in. It's illegal in Alabama to wear a fake mustache in a church so that other people laugh. Yeah.
There is where the cat hair thing comes in.
Right?
So if you come in looking like a Groucho Marx, or,
So someone bought a bunch of someone bought
or the big villain mustache, like you're twirling the
Yeah,
mustache.
you're going to jail, Ted. You're going to jail.
someone bought a bunch of animal hair, and they're gonna wear it in a mustache and a funny church thing, and there was all this shit in the hair of the animal,
Dingleberries.
and they're like,
Listen. This is one of my favorites, and then we'll get to the greatest state in the history of all states. In Maine, you have to bring a shotgun to church if there's a Native American attack. This is a law that exists right now.
Even though all the Indian reservations are in like Montana and Wyoming.
that was gonna be my thing. Like, is there like in Maine? Was that a thing?
Not for long, obviously.
Yes. Okay. And
Because thanks to this law.
yeah. And now we will finish with the greatest state in the history of America, and it's Ohio. Okay? Ohio has a lot of fun laws that are still active today. The first one is my favorite.
You must eat chili with noodles.
Ugh.
It's called Skyline Chili.
That is the worst shit.
It's called Skyline
I
Chili.
got kicked out of Skyline Chili because I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
I was
Okay.
extremely dissatisfied.
Straight
with
up
Skyline Chili,
garbage.
by the way.
First one, in Ohio, it's illegal to kill a fly within 160 feet of a church without a license. I'm not fucking with you. That is a real live law, and you can Google it
Which license?
right now.
Which license?
Fly
It would be
killing
a
license.
fly killing license. Okay, you ready? In Ohio, it's illegal to fish for whales on Sunday.
Really?
Yes.
Are they all in like Lake Erie or Superior? Where the fuck? Whatever.
There are a lot of whales in fresh water.
Yeah, there's a lot. Listen, this is something that they came up with. Listen, ready? In Ohio, it's illegal to get a fish drunk.
I don't even know.
Yes.
I got nothing.
Pour
for that.
Everclear in your.
I want to do that
fishbowl.
one, but I can't think of it. Filet-o fish. Filet-o fish. What is this? I don't know.
In Akron, Ohio, it's illegal to display colored chickens for sale. You're only allowed to display white chickens.
I don't
in
think I
Akron.
like to be called colored anymore.
No, that changed. in
Wait, I thought all
1970s.
chickens were white and like the roosters were like brown or
Ted-
red or
Oh no.
something.
No.
Chickens aren't white.
Ted, I have no idea. You ready? In Bay Village, Ohio, they have a road called Lake Road, and today it is illegal to walk a cow down Lake Road. Yep.
Can you ride one?
I'll tell you this. I was in Alabama one time.
This
And-
Ohio. We're talking about Ohio.
I know. I was in Alabama one time, and my neighbor's cow got loose, and me and my buddies were like, "Oh, let's go catch this cow for him." And it's a cow, not a bull. It's just a cow, and it's like trotting down the road, and it goes in someone's yard, and we're chasing it. We go in thing, and we're trying to catch it, and it gets into the neighbor's yard, and it's nowhere to go. So it turns around, and we're like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna get this cow." And this fucking thing like did not want to be caught, and that thing was scary as shit.
Well, did you know? I mean, it's not a
It
law,
weighed
but I
like
mean,
20 times.
I think cows actually kill more people per year than pit bulls. That's a real. I mean, you might have to Google that, but actually,
Well,
Man,
that's from.
I feel like that's bullshit. Even though I
No.
know Teddy's always right when he says
not
that
gonna
shit.
call
No,
that.
you know what it is? It's from heart disease from eating them.
Okay, you ready?
Drinking their milk,
In Canton, Ohio, the Pro Football Hall of Fame,
right?
if you have a pet tiger and it gets loose, you have to, within 1 hour, you have to call the authorities and let them know that it's illegal.
You know why that law's in effect? Because Mike Tyson lived in Ohio with his tigers, and they got loose in Canton, Ohio.
I was just gonna say, I don't understand why it's a law because it's probably illegal to have a fucking pet tiger.
No,
you know?
Tyson lived in Ohio with his
Is that
tigers.
what it is?
Okay, you ready? I got a couple more, and then we're done because this is too good. In Cleveland, it's illegal to catch a mouse without a hunting license.
Oh, wow.
You have to have a hunting license to catch a mouse.
I would be arrested because I've caught a lot of mice.
Yeah, I've killed a few myself.
I've gassed a couple mice.
Okay, you ready? Completely illegal in Paulding, Ohio, for a policeman to bite a dog to make the dog stop barking.
I think we're learning that Ohio is got a lot of problems.
it's
Ohio-
an outlier.
Ohio is Florida of the North.
It is. So, Teddy, I know you've done this, but in Toledo, Ohio, It's illegal to throw a snake at someone.
It's illegal to have a trouser snake? Is that what you said?
It's illegal to throw a snake at someone. So this
any snake? Or
listen,
like a black mamba, a garden snake?
whatever, Teddy, in Toledo, at some point there was a rash of people who
snake
just
throwing.
went around throwing snakes at people. Okay, so
So, on a side note, did you know that the most venomous snakes in the world, I think 6 out of the most 10 are actually found in Australia?
Coral snake.
So there's this one snake. It's called the Balter sea snake. I don't know if you're aware of this, but it's in Australia. So its venom is so toxic it could kill 1,000 mice or 100 people within like 30 minutes. I'm talking about like black mamba lethal.
Yeah.
So if you threw a Balter sea snake at somebody in Ohio, yes, you should probably get arrested.
okay, and you know what? And that makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me. And that's, you know what? That's where we'll stop. Okay, Teddy, you have proven that a thing that I thought was absolutely ridiculous actually makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna stop it. Okay,
One
go
of
ahead.
the 100.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's it. We're done. Brian, our guest, always gets the first shot at the last words. What would you like to end this show with, Brian?
I think that we should get the Alabama dildo laws overturned.
Oh my God! I just spit beer all over myself. But you know what? If we're gonna stand up for something, Teddy, if you're gonna stand up for something, I would love you to stand up in your presidency and get rid of some of these terrible state laws. I would just love you to bring these to light.
Well, hopefully the people who made these laws are long since dead, so we don't have to get rid of them. That's the most important thing.
Teddy, you cannot kill the people that made laws. That doesn't get rid of laws. You really need to learn what a president does.
I would hope these laws were made like in the 1800s and not like recently.
It's
and they've
Teddy
been.
Jong-un.
I would assume so.
They've just been on the books for years and nobody bothered to overturn. Here's the big takeaway. I'm guessing that no modern prosecutor is actually going to enforce these laws. So I mean, any law, like you said, it doesn't matter what the law is. If you don't enforce it, it doesn't really matter.
As long as you're white, you're fine.
Listen,
Well, yeah.
listen,
Listen,
listen.
my
Here's what I
cousin
want to
rode
do.
a cow down Lake Road in Ohio, and he's doing 5 years.
Teddy, here's what I want to do. I want to go to Toledo, right? I want the four of us to go. I want to take a real Three Idiots podcast.
I've been to
and
Toledo.
break four of the laws.
Yeah. I want to go to Toledo, right? I want to go to Ohio. Okay, the four of us, and I want to break as many fucking bullshit laws as possible. And I want to start with, I want to walk up to somebody in Toledo, and I just want all four of us to just fire snakes.
like a garden snake, right?
Whatever, man.
A corn snake.
It's a drinking game. We call it Ohio Roulette. We each go up there. We each break a law and see which one of us end up fucking jail.
Dude, listen to me. People in Ohio that listen to this show, and we have listeners in Ohio, we are coming to your state, and we are breaking laws. It's going to be awesome. All right, Johnny.
Breaking the laws.
Johnny, your last words.
Yeah, I have.
Give it to me.
I have several words. First of all,
No.
yeah. First of all, to Brian, to your Alabama thing. First of all, they have to break the motto of Alabama's.
Well, hold on. John is trying to get somewhere.
Wait, the dildo model?
Yeah, they're like, see a dildo, say something. So they have to eradicate that off the books.
You're right about that.
So see something, say something, see something,
Yeah.
suck something. Is
See
that what
a
you're saying?
dildo, say something.
So if you're in an airport, in Alabama,
See a dildo?
and you see some guy who just leaves his bag, don't do anything. But if you see a guy just walks up and he just drops a dildo on the bar in Alabama, walks away, you call a cop.
Say something.
You're going to call Homeland Security.
Homelander. No, I will. My final words will just be, I wish I could say I'm proud to be an American, but I can't say it anymore.
Okay. All right, Teddy, you have the very last words for this show. What do you want to say?
When it comes to these trivial laws, I'm flummoxed. Flummoxed, is that the word?
Flummoxed.
Flummoxed?
Yeah, you nailed it.
You said that right.
I'm disgusted
Yep.
about all these trivial laws, and it just kind of speaks to the stupidity of these politicians. I understand they're local politicians who are probably long gone, but I mean, it just goes to show you the dysfunction in government where we're wasting precious amounts of time talking about stuff that really has nothing to do with anything, instead of people, what really counts, like they want more money in their paychecks. They want to pay less taxes. They want to pay less in gas prices. Yes, John, people want to pay less in gas prices. Inflation.
No, I'm with you, dude.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you just look at the big, if you look at the forest, not the trees, it's really kind of a waste of time what these politicians are really doing behind the scenes, and based with our tax dollars, by the way. So we're paying these bastards with our tax dollars to talk about this dumb shit
for their lifetime.
Yeah. And trust me, these people, they're living high on the hog, so they're not, we're the ones paying the price.
Mansions on a fucking yacht.
Exactly. That's called a houseboat, John.
Yeah, a houseboat.
I thought it was Islands in the Sky.
He's fucking throwing snakes at people.
What's that? Islands in the Sky? Is that Dolly Parton?
Yep.
Islands in the sky.
Islands in the sky.
Oh my God!
Islands in but we'll get to that later.
Listen,
we'll get to that later,
folks. I'm going to leave you with this. Teddy is the voice of reason in all this. It makes perfect sense. All right. Enjoy, everybody. Have a great 4th of July. Okay, and even though John is not happy to be an American, I gotta be honest.
I think he misspoke. By the way,
I'm happy. I just wish I could be more
proud. He just misspoke.
I know. You know what? I think we all grew up and we were really idealistic, and then all of a sudden things kind of changed. And I think what we need to do. We need to get a little more idealism in our lives, and kind of push all this stuff away, and just hope that there's somebody out there who's going to be honest and help everybody and move forward. And that's what I feel the real Three Idiots do. So enjoy it. Have fun. We will see you next week unless we are banned by America or bombed by Putin. All right? So everybody have a great weekend. Stay super safe. If you're in the West, do not do fireworks because you are going to burn down most of the West, and that is not cool. All right? So have fun, enjoy, and we will see you guys all next week.